on YouTube. I thought talk about Keith Thurman versus Shawn Porter. You know what? I like Shawn Porter, man. He's a guy that honors his father and stuff like that. And he seems to be really down to earth. And I wanted to start off this video really ragging on him and his pops, but it ain't. It's not Shawn Porter, man. It's his dad. You know what I'm saying? It's his dad. It really gets me. Cause he does. He's not funny, anything like that. And he just it's like really like a lot of negative, attack and stuff like that. It's really not promoting, Shawn Porter doing Shawn Porter any favors. And he just keeps running his mouth and stuff like that. Well, Keith Thurman, he finally came out of hiding. So I guess he had the shoulder injury thing, and I want to believe he probably had it since the Bundu fight or something like that. I want to believe he had to do since the Bundu fight. But I'm not exactly sure, man. I didn't even follow up on or do any research to make sure I was correct or anything like that. But he did have some kind of injury that kind of hindered him. I want to believe it started with the Bundu fight, but I think he needed some extra time off, man. I think he came back because, he didn't really get any stoppages with the Robert Guerrero fight that went the distance. The Bundu fight, it went the distance. Then it was until when he fought Luis Collazo, his last fight, that he finally got the dude. He stopped it. He retired him pretty much. He retired. Luis Collazo, he quit. He quit. He made him quit. Keith Thurman made Luis Collazo quit. Excuse me. So anyway, Keith Thurman had mentioned about Kenny Porter, the father of Shawn Porter. He mentioned his name and whatnot, saying that it's not like I got a problem with Shawn Porter. It's not like I got beef with Kenny Porter and all like that. I think he's just trying to hype the fight up because he's running his mouth, saying Keith Thurman's he's been doing this for a while, almost a year now, saying that Keith Thurman's scared of him. He don't want to fight and stuff like that. He's scared of Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman's you know what? At the end of the day, it's Kenny Porter's been at my mom's house, man. He's on Fight Hype saying this, man. And if I remember, let me know if I forget to put a link up, man. If I say I'm gonna put a link up and I don't put it up, let me know and I'll go ahead and edit my video and I'll put a link up. But anyway, he was saying that the dude has been at his mom's house, you know what I'm saying? So he's it's there's no ill will versus the Porter family. He's dude, I don't know why Kenny Porter's constantly talking, because I'm paraphrasing. It's I don't know why this dude's constantly talking and running his mouth and stuff like that. We got the same managers, bro. The fight, the fight is going to happen, and we both advised by Al Heyman. The fight is gonna happen. Chill out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chill out, bro. And I agree, man. It's Kenny Porter needs to chill, And then he also mentioned that Shawn Porter's not this boogeyman. He's not an undefeated fighter. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as he goes up against a real 147, a la Kell Brook, he wasn't able to run him over like he did Broner or Paulie Malignaggi, excuse me. And so, I agree with some of the pointers and tidbits, but I hope Keith Thurman, really doesn't get himself in trouble. I guess before the money start rolling in and stuff like that, he had a few hobbies. One was playing the flute, How was this hobby, playing the flute and whatnot? You guys probably saw it on one of the feature films or whatever one of the feature videos or whatever, right? So in saying that, he got a new toy. got himself a piano, which is safe. That's safe, unless he gets arthritis in his his fingers or carpal tunnel in his wrist. That's safe. You know what I'm saying? He's all right. But he got himself like a Shelby like GTO. You know what I'm saying? One of those muscle cars. You know, the Shelby. And I think it's what the Ford makes that one. You know, I forgot, man. I used to be into it till I was like realized like, look, man, I gotta like step my paper up, and I just never got around into it. You know what I'm saying? If I had some more paper, man, I'll be like really into it, just like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got this model car, and I got the 1955 Thunderbird, and all this other stuff. The what's that 64 Impala or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, yeah, man, he needs to be careful. He's going out to some kind of like some kind of like sea breeze or something like that. It's like some kind of racetrack or some kind of racing event and stuff like that. So I don't know what the hell he's gonna do out there. And he's got this fight coming up. I'm thinking to myself, not again, man. This is like, I hope he doesn't end up like Paul Williams. You know what I'm saying? Riding a motorcycle. I mean, look what happened to what happened to the other guy Williams played basketball for the Chicago Bulls, like Jay Williams or whatever like that, the dude from Duke or whatever he came from. You know, he got some kind of motorcycle accident, something like that. Was Lamborghini ended up dying. You know, a lot of these guys buy these fast cars that can't drive them. I guess they drive a stick or something like that, and I guess they get to like maybe 90 miles per hour. And they forget how to pump the brakes or something like that on these turns. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to do the Tokyo Drift or something, but a lot of these guys be getting in car accidents. You know, Diego Corrales. Look at him. I'm like, man, dude, Diego. You know, I mean, so you got Paul Williams. That was my guy, man. Paul Williams was my guy. I don't care what anybody says. You know, that was the dude I was rooting for. If he was going against Floyd, yeah, I probably would have had to go with Paul Williams. Like the guys I wanted like to beat Floyd was like maybe like Zab Judah. I was kind of like leaning towards Zab Judah because I really like Zab Judah, you know, and I really like this Demeter in the ring, but he's too many mental laps and stuff like that. But Paul Williams, I like him. He just really let his hands go, dude. 100 punches around. How can you not like that dude? You get what I'm saying? This dude was. I mean, that's how he beat Laura. And the people's like, oh, how did he win? I was like, pure volume. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, he was just swinging for the fences. He was throwing something, so something landed. I mean, Laura couldn't block all those punches, and Laura had one hell of a time, man. He made Laura fight too. He made Laura fight. And so, like he said, he was like, "I'll make him fight. Yeah, I'll make him fight." But yeah, man, uh, I think he, I think he just needed to turn that car in. I hope Al Heyman gets wind of it and says, "Hey, wait till your career is over or something, buddy. Get rid of that sports car." He like pump the brakes on that one, man, and get rid of that sports car, bro. So yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. The interview was on Fight Hype, man. It was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like Keith Thurman keeping it real again. Always keeping it real and respectful. He didn't curse out Kenny Porter. Like I said, he said Kenny Porter been to his mom's house. So I don't know that Kenny Porter dating his mom or whatnot, but the dude like coming over for like you know biscuits and tea or something. But yeah, obviously some kind of family friend. They know each other like that. You coming to the dude's mom's house or something like that. Y'all know each other some kind of way. So yeah, man. Let me know what y'all think about Keith Thurman and his new race car. His muscle car. Do you think he should keep it, or should he get rid of it? Or I mean, it could jeopardize the fight. Hopefully, it doesn't. The dude's, I mean, that's what he's doing. He's staying on the East Coast. He said he's like training camp's gonna start pretty soon, and I'm going to like Seabreeze, wherever this damn thing is, this racing event. And I don't know. It's not the fact that he's gonna be participating. It's that the fact that what does he need with a muscle car? You get me? You know what I'm saying? He might be tempted. The dude's like young, man. He's young. He's like, well, what, 26, 27 years old. He needs to be focusing on Shawn Porter and knocking him out instead of just playing with his new toy, his new hobby, he says. You know, not pull another Floyd Mayweather, start collecting all these race cars. But I don't think Floyd even drives those race cars. I think he just collects them, you know. But, all right, man. I'll catch y'all later. All right, bye.